Hi everybody, Christopher Nejman. Well, today I'm just going to give you a little glance at things I rig up to use in my sewing. I am a sewing machine-aholic. I sew a ton. I sew leather, I sew garments, I sew home deck, I do creative sewing, I work a ton with metallic threads, and I'm always showing people kind of really cool things that I do. Okay, so anyway, this is my brother PQ. I think it's 150 or 1500. I can't remember the exact model. It's the same thing as the Baby Log Jane and was a Quilters Professional, and Juki had one like this. Anyway, this is the brother model. And one thing on here, a couple things on here that did not come with the machine. First of all, this little light. I bought that light a few years back when at one of my events. I was telling this. Watch the difference without that light. It's really quite bright. That's a good light to have there. And of course I always use an overhead light. And then something that I adapted to this machine. It's not made for this machine, but I adapted it. This is an industrial machine swing up seam guide. And you have to be real creative, and I drilled holes in the back, and then I used, don't tell nobody, some super glue also. So this thing is not going to ever come off, and it adjusts. You can adjust your width here. But just to give you an example, if you're one of those people that always have trouble sewing straight, well, look. See, you put that right up against your seam guide, and of course I'm not sewing straight because I'm trying to look in this camera. This camera I'm using doesn't have an eyepiece that's directly in my eye to see. I have to look from the side, little camera on the side. View screen on the side, which makes it crooked, so my apology. Okay, but anyway, that's the seam guide, and I use this especially, the reason why I put these on is I'm sewing leather. And then I have a non-stick foot here, so when I'm sewing with leather, the leather will not stick on here. This is, I got all these are industrial. This machine takes industrial high shank feet. In case anybody's going to write me. Or comment below this video, please. I'm going to repeat this again so you know. The reason why I don't answer all my videos is, number one, I'm really busy and I don't have time. And sometimes when I don't answer you, it's because I already gave you the answer in the video. So you're going to have to watch it a couple times or just turn the volume up and pay attention, because I do offer you all this advice at no charge. So I'm trying to help you all, so help me too, okay? Listen, pay attention, okay? All right, so anyway, that's that. And like, I got this off of eBay also. This is an industrial swing up seam guide, okay? And you have to rig it. If you're not mechanic, don't even write me and ask me. You're going to have to just be mechanically inclined to do it. But I love it because I can adjust it. It's right there. And what I like about it is that I just love having this. I just love having it because it's so great. Otherwise, they do make other types of seam guides. But anyway, this is that machine, and that's one of my little tricks I want to show you that I did, because everybody's always asked me, hey, I would love to see your sewing room. I would love to see what you do. Well, guess what? My whole studio is sewing. I mean, and I live in my studio, okay? So, and then I work in a salon. So I go outside and work in a salon too. So you don't even want... You want to see a sneak peek of this messy industrial sewing room? I'm just going to give you a sneak peek to the right, okay? All right, are you ready? Because everything is, kind of, it's a production studio. So here's a little sneak peek there. See? There's another machine there, another dress form there. And then over here, you got a skiver. And that's just a little peek there. So yeah, I've got a lot going on here. And that's my big window. You can hear somebody who has to prove how big they are by having some kind of bike or car with a muffler out there. You can hear that. Big man. Ooh, he's so big and tough. Yeah, just like the speakers, the big speakers in those days. Okay, so anyway, there we go. So that's it. That's a little thing I'm doing here, just to show you some of the little contraptions that I do. And love this machine, by the way. It's a portable industrial version for home sewing, and it comes with your extension table. You know how I'm always harping about you with extension tables. Good reason for that. And this is a great machine. This is the earlier model, and the newer models, they have the lights aren't yellow. You see, if you look here, it's a yellow light. Oh, which, by the way, I found an LED light for this machine on eBay that will fit this. All you got to do is do a search in eBay for your sewing machine and write LED light, and it's a replacement for this. So I have 2 of these machines, by the way, so I just ordered 2 of them, waiting for them to come in, and then I will have no more old-fashioned yellow light. It'll be nice and white like that light right there, because you know, when you have a brighter white light, you know, it's cleaner looking, your eyes don't get as tired, and you see truer colors when it's daylight corrected light. And I have those coil light bulbs up in here that are daylight corrected. You want to get daylight, not soft white. Get daylight. Okay, those are my tips. Till next time, talk to y'all later. Have a great one. Bye.